I barely know what a club is.
Oh, Pete, you're just a lovable idiot, aren't you? Hello, and welcome to Clam Man 2 Open Mic. This is a game I found whilst browsing itch.io, and it proclaimed itself to be a comedy RPG. And so, not really knowing what that entails, let's have a look at it. Team Clam. Clam Man 2 Open Mic. Not gonna lie, I haven't heard of the first Clam Man, but I digress. Alright, so this must be Clam Man. Form. Snacky Bay Prime Mayonnaise Automated Employee Valuation Form. JS34B. Click anywhere to continue. Alright, so we are a clam with a desk job apparently. And something's floating around in the background. That's, oh, Snacky Bay. I'm assuming that's mayonnaise. Alright, cool, so this is just where I work. I work for a mayonnaise company. Lovely. Okay, cool. What? The form on the desk in front of you. Okay. That's what it says. Okay, strange name aside, because, you know, that's kind of common for the corporate underworld. What else does it say? Welcome to your evaluation, employee number blank. Don't worry, this will be very brief. We're just taking a quick quarterly moment to re-establish your relationship with Snacky Bay Prime Mayonnaise. That's a mouthful. I wasn't even aware that I had a relationship with Snacky Bay what? Could you refresh my memory? It's been a while. Oh nice, more corporate speak. Gotta kind of cozy up to the corporates here, so I think refreshing the memory is most in line with company policy. Sure, that's what I'm here for. Employee evaluation and exposition. Well, I can't say I don't appreciate it. 4 years ago, more or less, you almost single-handedly stopped a horrible conspiracy set in motion by the Snacky Bay Mayor, King, and the mob. Alright? I did? Are you serious? The mayor, the mob, and this company produces mayonnaise? Oh yeah, I almost died. I forgot about that. Oh, let me just brush that off. A wee traumatic moment. Nothing a couple of weeks of therapy and a long drag of a clam-shaped cigarette. No, that wouldn't be clam-shaped. Wouldn't do for you. Anyway, I did? Yep, you were fired for like 2 days and spent them snooping around. Clues, puzzles, lots and lots of talking. Some might even say too much talking and not enough snooping. Oh, so this refers to Clam Man numero uno. I'm assuming. Can never have too much talking. Could always do with more snooping. Is this a choice? I feel like this is a choice. I don't know what the snooping mechanics would be like, but the talking seems to be this. Oh, you can scroll up and down. Lovely. Okay, so I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that we could always do with more snooping. You can never have too much talking, but you could also always do with more snooping. It was only thanks to your wit and deductive reasoning, along with a duck, that you managed to crack the case and bring justice to the villains. Heck yeah, my man. And what happened then? I'm curious about a duck. The Duck of Truth. The vigilante hero of Snacky Bay. How could you forget, Clam Man? Heck yeah, my man. And then what happened? After that, your best friend Pete, who honestly kind of betrayed you, ended up as the CEO of the company. Whoa. Alright. Doesn't seem very fair. You got a minor promotion. It's better like this. Nepotism looks bad. This way, no eyebrows were raised. Alright. I think I'm up to speed. I'm a clam. I want to see what happens if I raise an eyebrow. It's a form. It can't see you. Ah, I was gesturing at this piece of paper that's expositing. Lovely. Raise it higher. I like this. It doesn't matter how high you raise it. The form cannot see you. Raise the roof. with your eyebrow. You can raise all you want. Raise hell for all I care. The forms still won't be able to see you. Lower your eyebrow. But slowly, on your own terms. Show them that no one controls your eyebrows but you. Whatever makes you sleep at night, Chief. Gently wiggle your eyebrow back to its browy nest. It had an eventful day. Loud internal sigh. Okay. This is delightful. I kind of get what it means when I said comedy RPG now. The writing's kind of on point. About time. Take it away, JS34B. Let's get cracking. I assure you, this won't take long. Limbering up, getting ready to do some paperwork. For this evaluation, we'll be asking you to initially state some of the information about yourself, and then provide us with a truthful and honest estimation of your skills and abilities. Oh my gosh, fun! So this is the character building element of the RPG then, yes? That sounds fun. What is your name? Clam Man. It's a timeless classic. Part clam, part man. Okay, question 2. I don't know, it's just like, what do you mean think of something better? I couldn't think of something better. Maybe I'm just not that creative. But also, Clam Man is kind of like the pinnacle of naming conventions. What is your position at Snacky Bay Prime Mayonnaise? They said I got promoted, so probably senior sales representative. And they said your man with the other guy. What's his name? Scrolling intensifies. Can I just move this instead? Pete was the CEO. So if I tell this form that I'm like a VP or something, a vice president of the company, will the form believe me? Nope, can't do that. Why? We have to access your skills. Only we don't know your skills just yet. Or we'd have to access your skills. Okay, so that's what this is all about. Okay, actual aim position. Do I have to do it again? Alright, Clam Man. Alright, ace that one already. And my position is... try to think of something else. No, okay, that's just a loop. But what if I pick a different name? Okay. So I'm railroaded here. Cool, that's fine. I'm a senior sales representative, and I'm a Clam Man. 2 very important factors about myself. That's a chunky-ass monitor, actually. It's a chunky monitor. Great job filling in those 2 fields. You can't see it right now, but like I'm just staring dead ass at my screen. Your enthusiasm and ability to follow instructions are highly valued skills here at Snacky Bay Prime Mayonnaise. Snacky Bay Prime Mayonnaise. Snacky Bay Prime Mayonnaise. That's going to get caught somewhere along the way. I'm going to say something wrong. Speaking of skills, let's move on to the next part of the evaluation. Is this the stats? Using numeric values, it's the stats. Give us your own impression of the skills. Give us your own impression of your skills. And remember, please don't overestimate yourself. What skills? The skills we would like to estimate your level in are the following. Detection, improv, aquadynamics, and self-awareness. These are interesting stats. Which one would you like to know more about? I suppose we can go through all of them. Detection. You're seeing and hearing things. Don't worry, it's not because you're crazy, it's because everyone else is. This is your ability to observe. It's your level of perception in everyday life. Fair enough, I kind of understand that. Improv. Improv. Wit, imagination. Never mind factually being an invertebrate. This is your funny bone. You have wrists. That means you have metatarsal bones. How are you doing that little doodle? What do you think he's drawing? Do you think he's actually working, or do you think he's just mindlessly scribbling? I don't know. It seems like he got the blue screen of death up here, so he could just be waiting for the IT guy to come along and solve all his problems for him. This is your ability to think on the spot, come up with ideas, be clever. The purest and most innate form of funny. That's sweet. Improv being the most innate form of funny. I can get that. I know a lot of people write it off as being annoying. Because bad improv is. But good improv, yeah, that's the purest, most innate form of funny. Because it comes from the heart. It's like, it's really spontaneous. I like this. This has got good vibes. There are good vibes. What do I need? What do I need it for? Okay, coming up with stuff in the spot. That could be good for... Apparently this guy... Is this guy a detective? Makes sense. Okay. Aqua dynamics. The ability and know how to pass through water with great speed and efficiency. You're underwater, remember? Yeah? Is it like SpongeBob underwater, where it's like all the motion effects are bubbles? I mean, it explains his plant and the fact... I mean, he's a clam, but I digress. This is your ability to do literally anything physical, and how quickly you and your body reacts to things around it. Okay. Why would I care about getting physical? I don't know, maybe Detective Clam Man has to kick some ass sometimes. And self-awareness. This is a strange stat. Nothing is simultaneously both more beneficial and harmful in comedy, and life. This one is a little trickier. A normal balanced person would place smack dab in the middle of the scale. Then again, who wants to be a normal person? I'm still fuzzy on what this means. At low self-awareness means you don't really think of how people perceive you, so you're able to blurt out just about anything in conversations, appropriate or not. It also means you don't really think and reflect on your actions, your morals, or your sense of humor. You just kind of do. Okay. So low self-awareness in practice means bumbling unawareness of yourself and the lives of others, more options to joke about, confidence through blissful ignorance, and fewer interesting conversations with yourself. Ooh. What about high self-awareness? High anxiety and nervosity, but also deeper insight into the thoughts and feelings of others. Empathy. The ability to second-guess yourself and reconsider whether or not something is worth joking about. Ooh! I didn't think that there would be so many cool comedy-related stats. This is such my jam. Then again, a really high self-awareness might skew your view of yourself and others. If all you can think of is how you're perceived, chances are you'll end up feeling like the world revolves around you. This is deep, game. I thought this guy was here just doing, I don't know, mayonnaise sales representing. I think I get it. Okay. It's important to remember neither option is inherently better than the other. The most balanced people are between 40 to 60 in a scale of 100. But again, where's the fun in balance? Okay, that's fair. So we gotta fill out numbers now. Yes? Alright, let's do it. Well, what is my strongest skill? Ooh, okay. At 70. I'm assuming you can improve stats as well. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I don't know. Self-awareness. I like the idea of having high self-awareness. I don't know. It's good. But equally high improv. I'm gonna go with improv, I think. Or detection. He's meant to be a detective. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. This is difficult. It's difficile. It's difficile, I say. Let's go improv. Yeah, why not? Improv set to 70. Great. We value your ability to think on your feet here at Snacky Bay Prime Mayonnaise. I'm just gonna start saying it faster and faster every time. That's the plan. Even when you sit down all day. What if it's a tie? Wait, what? What about your second skill? So your second highest skill, 55 out of 100. Ooh, my stats have an effect on my stats? If it's tie, if I'm equally good at many things. Yeah, absolutely. What does that mean? What? Means I should be able to pick 2 skills with this one. Yes! Give me 2 55s! Nice try, but you know I can't let you do that. Oh, come on, you can. You can do it, game. Let me. Kudos for asserting yourself, though. Here's a cookie. Yes! I'm already leveling up, and I've not even left the tutorial menu. Okay, second highest skill. Self-awareness, detection, or aqua dynamics. Oh, if I'm already stacking into the comedy, I should probably go for self-awareness. I don't know. I kind of don't want to like. I want all of them to be good. He's meant to be a detective. This is a joke about comedy. A game about comedy. Don't want to get my ass kicked. Okay, so hang on. If aqua dynamics is like something to do with fighting, and if I had low self-awareness, I'd get in scraps, which would no matter what order I pick, Aqua Dynamics and Self-Awareness in, it's going to be like 3rd and 4th respectively, so I might as well put Self-Awareness up higher. Perfect. The company appreciates employees, always keen and willing to apologize, especially when it isn't their fault. Nice and liable. Okay. The skill that could use improvement is Detection, because that was kind of going to be 3rd no matter what, I think. And that means Aqua Dynamics has to go last. That's A-okay, champ. I was about to read that like in a Mario voice, like, that's okay. We don't need you to pay attention to anything other than what we tell you to. Alright. Finally, what is your greatest weakness? Can you imagine if I just like scrolled back up and like just clicked improv and it would just reset my skill? You know what? I'm gonna try it. I don't know. This game could be... Okay, no. The game is good, but it's not ridiculously weird meta good. Okay. Well, I regret having learned this. We would like to congratulate you for your ability to handle a pencil and this form. Again? Oh, he's filling out the form. He's not just doodling. Fair enough, this is work. Please try to hand it in before you inevitably tear it apart or set it on fire. Wait, does it mean like I'm like physically incompetent? As well as just like kind of being slow? I mean, I'm a clam, dude. What do you expect? I'm not going to be as spry as a spring chicken fish or whatever. And that's all your skills estimated. To confirm this, we're going to need your signature at the bottom of the page. Is this correct? Oh, I love having like the little bonus right off the get-go. That's good. Sounds about right. Sign. Oh, this is sigh. Yeah, that sounds good. Well done. You successfully managed to answer a number of questions about yourself. This information will be processed and checked for discrepancies by an AI far superior to yourself. And yet here I am, working at a computer, presumably. Oh, this game. Detection. Average. Flip the form. Ooh. There seems to be a number of simple instructions on the other side of the form. I want to read them. Basic tutorial. Oh, I'm probably going to do that then. Because I'm liking this a lot, and I want to like be able to play it properly, so I'm going to do the tutorial. Yeah. If they were important, they'd be placed on the front of the form. No, tutorial. Interacting with people can be tricky, but as long as you understand the 2 different types of skill checks, you'll manage just fine. The 2 types are the roll check and the static check. Alright. If it's anything like D&D, what's the roll check? The roll check is indicated by the name of one of your skills as well as a percentage. Doing a roll check tests your level of skill against a random number, depending on the difficulty of what you're trying to achieve. I don't understand. Tests your level of skill against a random number. So is it like the higher the stat, the lower the number it is I have to beat? Like on a percentile die? Well, hopefully we'll come to it. Detection 45%, try to understand. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, so it's like 100 minus 45, and that's the roll I need to beat. Okay. Is there anything else you want to know? The static check is probably just... Static check is invisible to you unless you fulfill its conditions. Okay. They can be spotted by their appearance, the relevant stat, followed by an indicator of how high or low that stat need to be for that option to show up. A wee typo there, but we won't mind that, because this is still a game in development, I'm pretty sure. So, fair play. Oh, clever! Detection, just average. You misspelled detection. That's clever. That's clever. That is clever. Ooh, do I use my improv, though? I'll be able to use stats other than boring old detection, too, right? Even when they don't seem immediately relevant. I mean, probably. Yeah, I'm using improv right now. And there's probably going to be, like, I don't know, a self-awareness check at some point. I want to see what happens if I say this. That's it. That's how it works. You can thank your detection for that. Of course, static checks apply to all stats and require either very low stats or very high ones. That's about it. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. That's a solid tutorial, actually. Maybe they should have explicitly stated like what you needed for this a little bit more, but I don't know. That's fine. It's fine for me, so hopefully it's fine for everyone else. Thank you for your time. Thanks for all your hard work here at Snacky Bay Prime Mayonnaise. Lovely. So that's like the end of Act 1. 3 knocks on your cubicle and the creeping smell of coffee. You already know who's coming to see you. Oh, it's Pete. It's the CEO. He's looking lax. He's looking chill. He's a happy little dude. Yeah, chill. Oh, I got a little menu down here now too.
Hey, man.
Oh.
Is that the evaluation form? Almost done?
He's got voice acting. The audio quality is lovely, actually. Yep. What's up?
Not much.
He takes a sip of his coffee and clears his voice. Ah, so this is the infamous Pete, who betrayed me, apparently.
All right, hot take. The pickle is the most important part of the burger. Change my mind.
Oh boy, you're coming in hot, aren't you? What? No, you could be more wrong. No need, you're absolutely correct. Just randomly asking people about burger toppings. No, okay, change his mind. Why would he think the pickle is the most important part of the burger? I suppose pickle's a fairly unique ingredient. But it's also like frequently disliked. Something like is more passable as mustard, I suppose. You're crazy, you couldn't be more wrong. What? To respond, just be normal. Nah, you're crazy. You couldn't be more wrong. Pete. Alright then, what is the most important component of the burger? The patty, duh. The bun, kind of essential. Can't believe I have to say this, cheese. I mean, it feels like this is the obvious answer. But like... Also like a nice toasty bun just seals everything in and makes everything, like, it amplifies the freshness of the entire burger. And I've been cooking a lot of burgers recently, and I know that a well-tended patty can really make a sandwich. But in that same experimentation, I've been having a good time with the cheese. So like when I'm cooking burgers, I'm putting the cheese on in the pan, and the cheese melts on the burger in the pan. And so when you get the burger and you've got the melted cheese already on the meat, it's like, yes, this is ideal. So for me, it's a cheese. If I could say a condiment, I'd say mustard, because I kind of get where he's going with the pickle. He's like, it adds a crunch, which is like different, and it adds like a very unique flavor. Like everyone kind of knows what a pickle tastes like, even if you don't like them. So maybe it's just like it's unique. I'm gonna go for the cheese. Doesn't count. The cheeseburger is a subgenre of the burger. It's not a component, it's a feature. We're talking about what you add to the burger that elevates it. Well, I can see why this guy's the CEO here. He's thinking way outside the box. And the cheese does. Ooh, Clam Man snaps back. The cheese modifies it. You've created a cheeseburger. And guess what? The most important component of the cheeseburger is still the pickle. Damn, Pete. Killer instinct. Are you a shark? Because you've got gills, but you've also got the little snoot that I wouldn't really associate with sharks. But you've also got the pointy fin of sharks. I'm sure this will be revealed later on. Oh, pardon me. Right. Man, I thought you'd get this. You sound just like everyone else. I asked. Ugh. That's crazy talking crazy. Yeah, what have they been saying? He leans in. Jackson says it's the onions. Can you... He shakes his head and then continues. Can you believe that? Oh, onions add the crunch that pickles do. They add the crunch. And they're like... I'd prefer onions. I'd prefer onions in my burger over pickles. Onions, crazy joke. Huh, the man might have a point. Real funny. You know just as well as me that onions only add to the umami factor of the burger. Bread and patty don't need help getting richer. Pete, what do you do in your office all day? I'll admit, pickled onions are a different beast. They actually help the burger cut through the richness. But do you know what's even better than that? Better than pickled onions? Oh, Pete. Pickles. Pickles! Wendy said tomato, but she's old, and I don't know what hamburgers were like back in her day. I couldn't bear telling her she was wrong. She's very wrong, though. No, she's wrong. She's wrong. Tomatoes, not delightful. Super wrong. Undeniably ultra wrong. He takes another sip of his coffee. Pickle power, dude. I'm starting to like Pete. Even if he betrayed me to become CEO, he's got that kind of charisma that, like... Oh, look at the way he's... I mean, Clam also has his shirt rolled up, but he has it rolled up in just such a way that it's like, wow. You know he means business casual. Pickle power. Oh, it's lovely. I'm loving this. This is good crack. Anyway, that's not why I came to see you. Surprise, surprise. We work in a company here. Oh good, I thought you just came to talk to me about fast food. We work in a mayonnaise company. Shouldn't official company policy be that mayo is most important? Or alright, what is it? Yeah, shouldn't mayo be your jam? I suppose you're a maid CEO. I don't know, do you toe the line? You seem like a out-of-the-box thinker. You don't seem like your conventional suit. Pete seems sharper than he lets on. Well, what's his response to this? He reconsiders for a second, but eventually returns to the same conclusion. As long as we make sure to state these opinions are our own and not reflective of the company, we should be fine. You dog. Still, might want to keep quiet about the convo outside of work. You know, precautions. Ah yeah, trade secrets. Oh boy. Anyway, that's not why I came to see you. Alright, what is it? Come on, I'll show you. Lead the way, or sure, why not? Let's go. No, let's go. Let's be... What's the word? Assertive. Let's go together. You're not going to lead. We're going to go as equals because apparently we were friends, or we are friends. I don't know. I have no problem being friendly with Pete. Echoes of light metallic taps and clanks climb their way up the elevator shaft. The low, peaceful rumbling of the bowels of Snacky Bay Prime Mayonnaise office building. The relaxed breathing of a giant, concrete behemoth. Very, very... What's the word? Atmospheric. Pete, it sounds normal, like there's no cause for alarm. Peaceful. All is well in Snacky Bay. And for the first time in a while, Pete seems excited about something. Genuine. Amazing. An elevator shaft. I can't believe. Sarcastic. Amazing. An elevator shaft. I can't believe it. Say nothing. Just bask in the glory of the elevator shaft. What exactly are we looking at, Pete? I think I'm just going to bask in the glory. For a moment, the flickering lights give off some heat. The warm promise of adventure. Oh, this is where it starts. This is where the comedy action RPG starts. Soon we're going to get our Buster Sword and then we'll be well on our way.
This is what I wanted to show you.
He's pointing to the... It's just an empty elevator shaft.
Remember our old boss? This is his old private elevator. After he, disappeared, there was no way of getting inside. It just sat there. Until today.
Okay. So wait, was the boss like the mafia? Or rather like the head mobster? Or the king? Or the mayor? Or was that all the same person? I don't know. He takes a step forward, carefully scanning the inside of the shaft. It must have short-circuited or something because it just shot up through the roof this morning. Like Willy Wonka style? Why would a button do that? Improv, above average, space elevator. Oh, hilarious. Jeez, I put my best skill into this. Wait a minute, it shot up through the roof? I mean, I can imagine why a button would do that, to like, you know... I don't know, it'd be weird. It shot up through the roof. Okay, move on, it's fine. Like a bullet, man. It just burst through. Some private elevator, huh? Did you check the roof? He nods. It's just a wreck. We managed to open it up, but there was nothing inside. I noticed something, though. He looks excited. Whatever this is, he could barely wait to tell you about it. Aw, Pete's excited. And? What seems confrontational and is more gentle? Let's ease you into it. His improv is 71. He should understand the simple concept of yes and. You know how the regular elevator has 10 buttons? Let me guess. This one has... more buttons. This one had more. Wow. I feel like I'm already Clam Man. The air is taken out of him. He was hoping to surprise you. Tangible disappointment. Okay. Yeah, this one had 11. Also, one more. So, does that mean an extra floor? Yeah, how awesome is that? There's a secret floor. Also, we got a quest. What? Hang on, what was that? What was that about a quest? Alright, sometimes you'll come across a task or a mission that you can choose to pursue. If you do that, the quest will be added to your quest journal. You can then refer to your journal whenever to check what you have done so far and what you need to do next. What's the point of these quests? I mean, that kind of self-explanatory. They're quests. It's a video game. You play it to have fun. Alright, how do I check the journal? Click on the checkmark icon on the lower left next to your big dumb face. I don't understand what this does. Nothing happens when I click on it. Yeah, nothing happens when I click on it. What? What? You can't do it while talking to people. Oh, I can't just go away to my diary and start taking down notes. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Whilst in mid-chats. Fair enough. That would be rude. I can understand that. Okay, got it. Thanks, me. No problem, me. If you have low self-awareness, are you not able to have these conversations? How awesome is that? There's a secret floor. Wait, you just said that, yeah? Oh yeah, of course. That's awesome. Undeniably so. So how do we get down there? What makes you think it's down? I suppose it's shot to the roof, so it is probably down there. Hesitation. He didn't think of that until now. I don't know. It's kind of high to jump. Is it too high to jump? I mean, dude. Jumping down an elevator shaft, man. Any ideas? Improv 71. We can come up with another way into the secret floor. Maybe we can climb down. Yeah, I'm going to take my 71% improv. Sweet. Rolled a 69. There was nothing between the top floor and the roof. Otherwise, the hole in the elevator would have made it obvious. That means the secret floor has to be somewhere below. Oh, clever. Yeah. If there's nothing between the top floor and the roof, it means the secret floor is below the lowest floor we know. We should check for entrances on street level. Like secret entrances. Neat. That seems fitting for a mobster, though. If he was a mobster. I don't know. Oh yeah, smart dude. How did you think of that? I used improvisational comedy. That's all good detectives do. I have high improv. What happens if I say this? I don't know what that is. Probably means I don't have it. Anyway, should we go check the streets straight away? Sure thing, Pete. Do you know how to find the secret floor? Do you want to find the secret floor or not? Come on, let's go. Are other options? No, let's go right away. Sorry, Clam man, we're not sticking around for no side quests. Oh man, I can't wait. Okay, it's the end of the scene. Oh, sweet. Okay.
I feel stupid for not noticing this before.
I love Pete's voice. I don't know what it is. It's just like... It's like, yeah, this is what Pete sounds. This is such a Pete voice. We're idiots. I think the sign is new. This just looks like a bar or a pub. No, definitely a bar with a name like Poseidon. The sign is new, apparently. His surprise pass is replaced by excitement. What do you think is in there? Store, a bar, a secret government product. I think it's a bar. Those kind of steps leading down. You can have a bouncer there really easily. Yeah, a bar. He nods with unbridled enthusiasm. Oh man, how sick would that be? This is great. This is just like a little adventure. Just like the old days. Oh, maybe he's not loving being a CEO. You're not digging the CEO lifestyle, are you? It's not all bad, I guess. It's just mostly bad. Aw. Anyway, let's focus on this for now. Come on. Oh, I sympathize with Pete. Maybe he didn't want the job. I don't know. I don't know about Pete. I don't know enough about Pete to form an opinion on him yet. Lead the way, dude. Door. Uh-oh. Wait, so the door and the form was a character, and now the door is too? Alright. It's locked. It's locked. Okay. Pete asks, what's wrong? It's fine, Pete. Give me a second. Your old buddy here will do a bit. Improv, try to find a way to pick the lock. Yeah, let's do this first. Sweet. After looking around for a second, you find a bobby pin, just like Fallout. What's a bobby pin? Sweet, the natural predator of all locks. Pretty much. You enter a zen-like mode as you straighten out the pin and start picking at the lock. How do you pick locks anyway? I am one with the lock. I can imagine that if you pick this, it doesn't go well. I am one with the lock. It doesn't take long until the lock gives in, a satisfying click, and the door swings open. Pete rushes up behind you. Nice job, dude. Let's have a look inside. Oh, sweet. Head inside. As you step in, you see a large opening to a dark room. This is probably where the elevator would be. Ahead of you, there's a small lobby-like space with a fancy door. Check out the dark room. You can't see much, but you can smell the moisture in the air and the rust on the steel beams. Okay, so probably if I had higher detection, I'd be able to pick up something there. Okay. Let's go see what's behind that fancy door. The door is unlocked and smoothly swings open. You walk in. Oh, there's a bar.
What the? What is all this?
Oh, Pete's voice reminds me of like one of the Dark Souls 2 characters from the Jamerston's video, like Happy Souls. If you've ever seen that, he sounds like the knight in the elite armor. I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's wonderful, wonderful cartoon. Great voice as well.
This is the coolest basement I've ever seen. And I used to live in a basement.
Aw, Pete. The smoky carpet, the dim lighting, the inescapable feeling that you've disturbed the sanctity of this place by being here outside of opening hours. This is a bar. Has to be. Someone's running a bar in the basement of an office building. This is very confusing. There's no way he didn't know about this. I trust that Pete didn't know about this. I don't know. He gives off trustworthy vibes. I don't know if I believe the form saying Pete, lovely little Pete over here, betrayed anybody. He and Clam Man seem to get on just fine. I mean, yes, he's pushy with his burger philosophy, but who isn't from time to time? Someone's running a bar in the basement of an office building. Oh, it's a bar. Yeah, I see it now. Good eye, man.
It's not a bar, it's a club.
I'm assuming this is the Octopus.
I'm Tilda. I'm the bartender.
Doesn't look up from her work. She's barely paying you to any mind.
It's a club! Of course. I was thinking it was a bar, but it's a club.
Oh, Pete, you're charming. I'm Clam Man. Wait, didn't you used to work at the Blue Oyster Club? How long have you been in this basement? I'm Clam Man.
You don't say.
Normally that gets... I don't know what kind of response that normally
I'm
gets, dude.
Pete. This is the coolest club I've ever seen.
Oh, Pete. This is the coolest club you've ever seen. Guys, I'm just gonna say it, like, I think Pete's a sweetheart.
You haven't seen many clubs, have you?
Tilda, giving Pete like the business. I don't know if that's necessarily cool.
I barely know what a club is.
Oh, Pete, you're just a lovable idiot, aren't you? Yeah, I don't think he even betrayed Clamman. I think somehow he ended up sitting in the wrong chair at the wrong time, or the right chair at the right time, and ended up CEO of this company. That's what I believe happened. I haven't read much of the Clamman lore because, you know. Anyway, what is the difference between a bar and a club? Or anyway, I wanted to ask you something else. Sure, if you don't know the answer to this question, you will need to press this button to find out.
Both serve drinks, clubs serve entertainment.
Huh. Now, hang on a second. You know what? No, that also is like... Clubs serve... Because, like, pubs serve entertainment as well. Periodically. It's not as common a thing. Maybe they're darker and smaller. Now I have to look up what the difference between a pub and a bar and a club are. It's research for later. I fail to see the difference between those two. Ah ha ha ha. Anyway, I wanted to ask you something else. Okay. If I ask you how long you've been in the basement, you'll be like, I started working an hour ago or something, won't you?
Only since this morning. I sleep at home.
I mean the bar, the club. How long has it been here? Hey, me too. What are the odds? Yeah, you know what? You can sass her back.
I sleep at the office, but I also sleep at home, so it evens out.
Like, I can... Something about Clam Man's blank expression makes lots of sense. Like, you know, he is physically a clam man. But something about just how vacant Pete's eyes are in particular, I adore it.
The club's been here about 3 months. I started working here 2 months ago when I left my last gig.
Alright. Didn't you used to work at the... Yeah, okay, apparently Clam Man knows Tilda. She stops and then looks up at you with horror. Oh god, I knew I recognized you. Give me one good reason to not throw you out right now. What did I do? Remind me what happened? Chowder Boy here. Oh, Chowder Boy. I haven't heard that one since grade school. Here, set fire to a glass of industrial strength alcohol, rocks, parsley, and mayonnaise inside the club while people were still inside. That can't be that bad. Can it? I suppose if it spread, yeah. Yeah, apparently I think it might have spread. Do you have any idea how hard it was to get that smell out? I mean, burning alcohol, that dissipates quickly. Burning rocks, I mean, how? Parsley, again, dissipates quickly. Burning mayonnaise, however, I can imagine that's tough. But, like, it seemed like a good idea at the time. I'm not sure it did. Was it very hard? I think she's going to say very hard. Like, I mean, she stopped working there. Let's go with not very. If that wasn't enough, word got out that the Blue Oyster Club was the smelliest place in Snacky Bay. Crowd stopped showing up. Ted stopped showing up. Eventually, I stopped showing up as well. So what did you do between then and now? The National Health Department contacted me and offered me work as a consultant. Spent a few years as a toxicologist. What, really? Fair play. A what? An expert on poison. Turns out it's not that different from being a mixologist. A what? Bartender. Eventually I missed a job though, so I quit and these guys hired me. Okay, that's fair. I can understand that. So they're about to be like, wait, you were a toxicologist and now you're bartending again? And I understand that. You know, if that's your passion, you do you. You pursue what you want to pursue. Turns out I'm just so sociable and sweet that I can't stay away from working hospitality. I'm just that much of a people pleaser. A what? Pete, you are a delight. Shut up. Oh, don't be mean to Pete. I'm drawing a blank here. Let's just zoom past this to the point where we're friends again. Don't think you're ever friends, Clam Man. I'm sorry. I promise I won't do it again. Oh wait, that seems like a fair response. Tilda glares. Lots and lots of glares. Glaring upon glaring. Then she collects herself and takes a deep breath. Listen, we can put it behind us, but we're not friends. Remember that. You know, that's fair. You know, you don't have to be friends with everyone you meet. As long as you're all sociable and treat each other with respect and dignity, that's all we can really ask for in society. What kind of club is this?
The funny kind.
Ooh. Oh, it's a comedy club.
The basement kind.
When Pete's around, every club is a comedy club.
No, the comedy kind.
Of course.
Of course.
It's a comedy club. That's what they tell me anyway.
They? Pete's eyes light up. He gusta this mucho. A comedy club in the basement of my own company. Self-awareness. Hi-ish. Am I funny? You said they, so this isn't your club. Yeah, let's do the skill check. I'm gonna take them when I can. Sure, you're funny. I'm sure about 88% of people agree. Then again, that's like polling 10 people. It's not like a lot of people know you. You're kind of a nobody. Oof. Poor Clam Man. Must have a hard time. So this isn't your club. How is this legal? How is this legal? Yeah, how? Because you haven't opened yet. Like I said, the place has been here for a couple months. We've barely had the time to get things in working condition. She looks over the bar for a second. Well, I say working order. Pete squints, his tone ever so slightly tinted with a hint of authority. Pete's putting on the big boy shoes. How come we didn't know, though? This is our building. We own it. Look at Fishboy here. So confident all of a sudden. She looks up at Pete, who quickly becomes void of any trace of authority. Tilda! Checking him! You don't own the basement. City law. Anything beneath the ground floor can be rented out without the consent of the post-surface owner. That's an interesting law. I don't think I've ever heard the term post-surface before. Rented out without consent. What? That can't be right. No, that doesn't make any sense. You'd better believe it, otherwise we wouldn't be here. Obviously, you're not very familiar with city law. It's the same as post-unemployment, post-tax, and post-post. But it's post-post email. That's good. Okay. You got me. You got me. The setup was there. I called it. Was like not impressed. Pete jumped in, and of course you knocked it down. You know, that's really good writing. That's good writing. Let me ask you about something else. You said they, so this isn't your club. Okay, yeah, so you are just the bartender. That's fair enough. Who owns it? They're at the tables. Talk to them instead, not me. She points towards the empty tables and chairs. From one of the corners, you hear voices in conversation. I'm gonna go talk to the owners. See you later, Tilda. End. You go on ahead, man. I'm gonna take this place in. Alright, B. A comedy club. In the basement of my own company. Sure, I'll be right back. He doesn't respond. He's overcome with awe, smiling like a kid. Aw, I sympathize with Pete. You know, he's a bit of a goof. Doesn't necessarily know the difference between a bar and a club. But well, his heart's in the right place, I think. Oh, Pete. I just walk over to Pete. Whoa. He's silent, as awestruck as you left him. You alright there, man? I hate being the CEO, man. I hate... Oh, Pete! Honestly, dude, I've been depressed. It's taking me down. Pete, you're opening up. That is the first step. You're doing so good. You're the only person I like hanging out with, and you technically work for me. That sucks. I hate how that feels. So articulate with your feelings. This is masculinity right here. He sighs. Today's the first time I felt good in a long time. It's like I forgot what that feels like. I'm telling you, dude, this is the start of something great. Something new. I had no idea, man. I'm so sorry. It's pretty cool, that's for sure. Oh, what do we do? Do we sympathize actively, or do we focus on the positive? I think Pete would want us to focus on the positive. He couldn't stop smiling if he tried. Yeah, it is. Let it be. Okay. Okay, so I'm no longer talking to people. I can fiddle around with these buttons now. Oh, great, I can save. So that's probably a good place to save it then. There. We got the quest, the Clam elevating moment. Okay, so this is just us looking for quests. What does the happy button do? Repertoire. Right-click a joke to learn more about it. Currently not funny at all. Stored for performances. Okay, cool. We'll get to that in another episode. Show stats. Aw, sweet. Aw, sweet. I'm loving this. This is charming. Oh, look. The art is gorgeous. The music is lovely. Ah, I'm loving the stats. The writing is so good. I don't know. I'm digging Clam, man. I'm digging Clam, man, big time. Okay, but we're going to leave that there for now. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will have another episode of Clam Man up very soon. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.